Hi, it's me again. It's it's been a while. I don't really know how to start this off, but basically, I've kind of been wanting to turn this channel into like a more art kind of channel. I know I haven't posted in like the longest time ever. I don't know if it's been like a year or a year and a half, but for some reason, some of you are still subscribing to me, and I don't really know why because I haven't really put out any content. But I kind of feel like I still, like, for myself, I just need a little bit of closure from this whole makeup thing. So I thought it'd kind of be fun to, like, do a what has changed about my makeup, just as, like, a little bit of an ending to this and, like, I guess starting something new. Because I really do want to start doing studio. Well, not really studio because it's in my bedroom, but I want to do more art vlogs kind of thing, or like I've been doing these monthly updates on Patreon, and I really wanted to turn them into like a more visual thing, just because I'm pretty sure that most of you wouldn't want to read through paragraphs and paragraphs of like just me rambling about what's been happening to me art wise during the month. So I thought we'd kind of throw this back in a way. Wait, let me get my notes because I actually wrote notes for this. Oh yeah, do you also like my Fran Nerd style setup over here? I have my camera that's propped up with like some post-its and what are these, candles, and it's just facing a mirror, and I feel like this is, whoa, I am so sorry about that. I feel like this is just like a little more laid back than like actually having a camera in front of me. Back when I did those makeup videos, I used to be so nervous when there was a camera in front of me over here, but I feel like it helps a lot when I have the camera to the side and pointing to the mirror for some reason. I don't know what's different about that, but I just kind of want to talk about what has changed, mainly about, you know, my thoughts on makeup and being comfortable, actually being comfortable in my own skin. So I kind of want to do like I guess kind of get ready with me with how I do on makeup now. How do I do this? Okay, I'm going to start out with this foundation. It's from Anastasia and it's their stick foundation, and I love this. I used to think that, why am I still holding a beauty blender? I don't need a beauty blender for this. Remember when I wouldn't use foundation and I would just use concealer, which is like pretty much a thicker foundation, and I kind of like duped myself into thinking that I didn't use foundation because I didn't like how it felt and I didn't like how cakey it was, but concealer is like, it's just like foundation but thicker, honestly. So I don't know who I was trying to fool with that. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about being, what it actually means to be comfortable in my own skin, because when I was doing makeup, I would have all these crazy colors on my skin and I would, you know, put lots of foundation and blush and, you know, all those things on my skin. And my idea of no makeup, like maybe in the first or second year of me doing makeup on Instagram, would be literally just a caked on base with no eye makeup. And that would be my no makeup. Church bells! Oh my god. I still have the same struggles. Okay, now that that's done, this is how my face looks now. Don't know if you can see any difference, but I assure you there is a difference in real life. But yeah, as I was saying, that was my idea of no makeup, and then it kind of like, and then I started going to the gym, so obviously I can't wear a full face of makeup to the gym because I'm just gonna sweat it all off. And I kind of sweat a lot, so sweat would literally be dripping into my eyes, and I didn't, holy crap. I think that was just the wind, but yeah, sweat would literally be dripping in my eyes, and I don't want to wear makeup when, you know, that's gonna happen. I don't want makeup to get in my eye. And when I'm at the gym, it's like, it's not about how I look, right? It's about what I'm doing at the gym. That's my main focus. So I kind of shifted to more of this kind of style of makeup that I'm doing right now, which is very like no makeup kind of thing. So I did that. And what is the point of this story? I should probably be outlining these if I'm doing like an extended talk kind of thing, but yeah, I totally forgot what the point of the story was. I just have in my notes being comfortable in my skin, so that's what I'm working off of. Nowadays, I feel like I can go out without makeup and I feel totally fine about it. Like, I don't really care. I mean, obviously, I kind of do still care about how I look, but I didn't care as much as I used to, and that is oddly liberating. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it on Instagram sometime in the past that I don't always go out with a full face of makeup, but what you didn't know was that I still went out with makeup, or like, this kind of makeup. I can adjust the brightness here. Okay, maybe that's a little better. Okay, so yeah, I would say that I didn't go out with a full face of makeup, but I still went out with makeup. And I think that was something that I was kind of in denial about because, I hate being the kind of person that's like, oh, I care so much about what other people think about me when they're strangers and I'm probably never gonna see them again. Right now, I'm able to go, it seems so silly to say, but I'm able to go to a grocery store without makeup on, like without any makeup on, and that just feels so good. Before, I wouldn't be able to do that. I would have to like put something on at least to make myself look presentable to other people for some reason. And I think I just never wanted to admit that to anyone. So I kind of made the decision to stop doing makeup on Instagram for reasons that I put in a previous video. If you haven't watched it already, I'll link it somewhere if I remember to. But it's just a video before this one. Okay, that is a lot of blush. Once I stopped doing makeup, I feel like I just kind of stopped caring about how I looked like, and not in a good way. I started neglecting my skincare a lot. Maybe like the first 6 to 9 months, I neglected my skincare a lot, and there were some days where I wouldn't wash my face for like 2 or 3 days in a row, and it got really scaly and really, just not good feeling. When you put makeup on and then you take it all off and you kind of like strip your face of, your natural oils, and like your face just doesn't feel good afterwards. So I felt like I was putting on skincare and taking care of my skin to kind of make up for that, which isn't a bad thing. Back then my skin was great. Like, I have pretty resilient skin to begin with, but I feel like even my skin has like a breaking point at some point, and I guess not washing my skin for 2 to 3 days is that point for me. I kind of get tired of my skin pretty much looking like crap. I still do the Cupid's bow highlight. I don't think I can ever get away from that. But yeah, as I was saying, holy crap, what was I saying? I just know I was talking about skincare. The time that I was doing makeup was when I think my skin was pretty much at its best because I was just taking such good care of it. And I feel like if you're doing makeup as like kind of like as a source of income or even as a hobby, oh my god, all these there are there are planes and now there are birds making a ruckus outside. When makeup is that big of a part of your life, I think I just felt more inclined to take better care of my skin just because makeup goes on better with when you have good skin. So I think that was a major factor in taking care of my skin. So when I stopped doing makeup, I just, completely put that at a full stop. And on the days that I would wash my face, I would just put on a moisturizer afterwards and just call it that. I know there are some people who can do that, but my skin is it's resilient, but it's also really dry. So I think it's the kind of skin that benefits a lot from using serums and toners as like extra hydration. I started taking care of my, oh my god, all these planes. But as I was saying, I'm almost out of my boy brow, so this is why I'm being extra rough with my brows. But yeah, I started incorporating my actual skincare back into my routine maybe around 6 months ago, and I think I started really getting back into skincare about 3 months ago just because I discovered Susan Yara, and she does these amazing skincare reaction videos. They're so much fun to watch, and that's just what pretty much got me back into skincare. And I think right now I'm very into Korean skincare at the moment. One, it's a lot cheaper than going to Sephora because a toner at Sephora is like $30 to $40, but a Korean skincare or a Korean toner, a Korean skincare, a Korean, holy crap, a Korean toner cost me maybe $15 to $20, and it works just as well, honestly. I think it's just marketing. I've been really good to my skin lately. I've been doing like the whole, I mean, there are some days where I skip washing my face, but it's just for like a morning or a night when I'm feeling especially lazy about it. But most days I do wash my skin, wash my face. I think it's just a little strange on how my views on skincare also changed, because in the beginning when I was doing makeup, I kind of saw skincare as like like it is a necessity, but I saw it as like just a necessity, or like just something that I had to do because of makeup. And when I stopped doing makeup, I stopped doing skincare completely. And then now I'm getting back into skincare, and I see it more as like I don't really want to say like luxury thing, but it's something that I enjoy doing now. I guess it's like a hobby of sorts, but not really. It's just something that I'm into, and something that that's basically a hobby. I think just like the act of taking care of my skin is just something that I really enjoy doing, and it's because I want to and not because I necessarily have to. Oh, I guess we can talk a little bit about conscious consumption, I guess, because that's like a kind of big thing now. I think I'm going to do some simple eye makeup just for fun, but on most days this is what I would stop at. So this would be my full face for whatever I was doing. Oh my god, this mirror is so dirty. Yeah, conscious consumption, because it's a thing right now. And I feel like it should have always been a thing. I kind of touched upon it in the last video that I made, I think. But it's just that like all this consumption and buying makeup and buying skincare and pretty much buying all this stuff that you don't really need. I mean, I understand for some people it's a hobby, and that's what they choose to spend their money on, because some people choose to spend it on food or like art supplies, like me right now. I think it just comes to a point where it's too much. And I think when I left doing makeup on Instagram, I think that was kind of the state of that kind of industry as a whole. That everyone just wanted more and more and more, and it was kind of like with brands, it was kind of like who could come up with the best packaging kind of thing, even if it was just for PR, which is still something that I don't really agree with. And I feel like seeing the occasional, PR haul, I feel like it's still pretty prevalent in the beauty industry. I decluttered my makeup once, like sometime in the winter, and I pretty much just like put everything that I wasn't using into boxes, and I wanted to either donate them or give them to friends that just wanted makeup. And I think I did a semi good job at doing that. I mean, I haven't donated any makeup yet, but I have given a lot of it away to friends that wanted makeup. Yesterday or like 2 days ago or something, I kind of revisited that box of makeup that no one really wanted. Well, I don't want to say no one really wanted, just because like I don't have a lot of friends in real life that enjoy doing makeup, I guess. So most of my makeup has gone to one person that I know in real life, and that person isn't even someone that I personally know. It's a friend's sister. I've also been mailing makeup out to my friends that don't live near me, and it's a good feeling to do that, but at the same time it's like there's only so much I can pack just because shipping gets so expensive so quickly. The makeup that I have now in that box that I put to the side is, I want to say it's mostly like a lot of lipsticks that I haven't really worn, and a lot of things like foundations and concealers, and just a lot of base products in general. I realized that a lot of those products have expired. A lot of it is lipsticks, so I'm not, too surprised about that. A lot of those had gone bad, so I pretty much just tossed all of them because I have like hundreds and hundreds of lipsticks, and I kind of just don't want to go through every one of them to check if it's still good or not. And I feel like I'd kind of be like compromising the product anyway if I opened it. So, I mean, a lot of these things are like maybe 3 to 5 years old anyway. Like, who keeps a lipstick for like 3 to 5 years and expects it to still be okay to use? That just made me realize that like all these PR companies send so many things, and I understand that maybe it's a little easier for them just to like send entire collections to people instead of like curating, I guess. I know Anastasia does a pretty good job at that, I think, when it comes to base products. Because when they sent me PR, they pretty much only sent me things that would probably be my shade, which I really appreciate because, you know, there are a few companies out there that just send literally the entire line of foundation, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this super light foundation and this super dark foundation that I can't use, you know? Because you're also kind of like saving money on it, right? It probably doesn't take that much money to produce, you know, whatever makeup thing, but it does take a lot of money to ship it. So I'm just kind of wondering why beauty companies tend to go overboard on their packaging, especially when they're sending things in like boxes this big for like a product this small. It's still something that I don't really understand. I feel like I just went on a whole tangent there, but I pretty much haven't been buying any makeup recently just because I already have so much. I did makeup for the first time in like 6 months, probably a couple weeks ago on Instagram, and I shared it on there. It just made me feel kind of weird doing that. I mean, it's something that I wanted to do for quite a while just because I still do follow some people that do makeup. Some of their looks I just really like, and some of them they're friends. So I just had like this feeling of missing doing makeup. Like I enjoyed the whole process of doing makeup, but then taking photos after and, you know, actually posting it on Instagram and like tagging all these beauty brands and doing all those hashtags was like a lot for me, and I just kind of don't know how I did that every day or like almost every day back then because it was a lot. I feel like the thing that really bothers me about uploading my makeup on is that I get a lot more likes for my makeup than I do my art. I mean, I'm glad that people are still out there that miss my makeup or enjoy my makeup, but at the same time it's like I feel like I'm getting more likes for my face rather than what I can do with art, and that's a little disheartening to me, but again, I understand that my account was a makeup account at first, and maybe I should have like made a whole new account for art, but I just didn't want to ask everyone to like follow a new account. I don't know if I have anything more to say, so I think I'm just going to quickly finish this up. I don't think I'm going to put eyeliner on just because I want this to be a quick and easy thing. Oh, maybe I can talk about, I guess, makeup storage, because that kind of has something to do with this, I guess. I don't do that much makeup anymore, obviously, but I still have like all this makeup that I used to love to use, and I just kind of have it sitting around and not really doing anything. And I don't want to get rid of it just because I'm really nostalgic. So I'm pretty much like a hoarder, and I don't like throwing things away or like really. I know I can give them to other people, but like if I want to do makeup again, I'm not gonna be like, hey, can I have this back, you know? I feel like it's a little strange in that sense just because, you know, obviously I'm not using a lot of this makeup anymore, but I'm just like keeping it around just in case. There are times when I do want to do makeup, and I'm kind of thankful that I kept all this makeup around, but at the same time it just takes up so much space, and like I could be using the space for something else. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. I guess we're rolling with it. Well, I really don't know my makeup products anymore, and I don't know how I feel about this on my eyes with the red. But I guess I already committed, so I think I'm just like at a really weird in-between right now with art and makeup, because I still want to do both. Like I still want to do makeup, but most days I feel like I could spend an hour on makeup, or I could spend an hour packaging orders, or I could spend an hour, you know, drawing in my sketchbook, or spending time on just doing art in general, or making new merch, or doing research for new merch, you know? I also kind of don't really know what to do with this channel either, because I know I said before that I wanted to focus this more on art and have this be as like a monthly studio vlog kind of thing. But at the same time, part of me still wants to talk about not so much makeup, but I want to talk about skincare because I've just been really into it lately. So I hope you don't mind that I might have skincare videos every now and then on this channel. I mean, I don't even know if it's gonna be a thing, but just in case it is, I guess this is your warning. I'm just gonna do a really quick shadow liner kind of thing, and I think I'm gonna call this makeup done. Oh god, I already messed up so bad on this eye. You know what's weird? Now I feel kind of like a little weird going out in full makeup like this. Just because I haven't done it in a really long time. I do want to get into like doing those crazy cut creases again, but those do take practice and I don't know, I just don't feel like that's something that's very high on my priority list right now. I started filming for my September vlog, so maybe look forward to that at the end of the month. I mean, I've literally only shot like one thing so far. It's September 6th right now, so I still have the rest of the month to vlog, and I feel like I'm doing some pretty exciting things. This is going to be completely unrelated to makeup now, but I got in contact with a charm manufacturer, like for acrylic charms, and I'm gonna turn a couple of my more popular designs into charms just to kind of test the waters with that. I'm also thinking, oh! Maybe this is a great chance to market myself, hold on. I made these pins right over here. I mean, I packaged all of them already, so what's a better way to do this? Should I... Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, so this is one of my enamel pins. It's a She-Ra pin. And I made another one. This is a peachy pin, but unfortunately there's like a tiny little nick on all of them, like right on the stem. But you can't really see it from, you know, a distance, so these are discounted. And I also have my eggy pins, which I'm so proud of, and it's like the simplest design, but I just love it so much. So if you want to grab any of those, you can head over to my shop at hymnaria.net. Okay, I had to change my card out because it was full, and my battery is about to run out, so I have to be super quick about this. But I was thinking of making some Halloween enamel pins. Oh god, I'm hurrying so much that like I'm getting my mascara everywhere. You know what I also hated doing back then was making like the ugly mascara face where you had to like kind of like do that to like kind of separate your lower lashes from your skin folds. I don't know why, because like literally I'm pretty sure everyone does that kind of face when they're putting mascara on anyway, but now I just like don't really care about it so much. I wanted to do Halloween enamel pins, but I'm just kind of like sitting on the idea for now since it's like a pretty seasonal thing. You know, I don't really know how it's going to do or if it's even worth making them. I think that's pretty much all for right now. We'll just see where this goes. I might just like do a mix of art and makeup, even though it's not like... People say it's not the best thing to kind of mix two niches together, but honestly I just don't have the mental capacity to like manage two channels or like two different, you know, Instagram accounts for these two things. So yeah, thank you so much. Oh wait! I have to do the putting my hair down and looking all cute kind of thing. Oh gosh, my hair is a mess. Okay, see, it doesn't look bad from this angle, but if it's like a full front on angle, it's just like my hair looks so big. But okay, maybe I'll just like keep myself like this for now at this awkward angle. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, so if it exceeds like 20 minutes, I am so sorry. But thank you so much for joining me, and it's kind of nice to be back in a way. I feel like I'm more talkative than I usually am, which I think it's a good thing. Maybe it's the camera angle, maybe it's me being more talkative. I don't know. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you hopefully at the end of this month. Bye! Oh, that was so awkward. Because, you know, usually I just like put my hand on it, but now I have to like do this. Yeah, okay, bye!